Hey, it's Floki5000 from the My Team community. My highlight of NBA
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A shot from earlier as the Miami team bus arrived at the arena. The players gearing up for a tough contest away from home. TGIF, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. We're bringing it to you live. And tonight, we'll see the Miami Heat as they go up against the Chicago Bulls here at their home, United Center. Hi, folks. Brian Anderson here, alongside two fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Barry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. So a look at our starters for the Heat. We've got Julius Randle. He's out there with Bam Adebayo. Terrence Davis out there with Tyler Hero. And it's Lewis in at the 1. And for the Bulls, we've got Zach LaVine. Sharp out there with Precious Achiuwa. Then there's Johnson. And it's Ball in at the point guard. Well, at least on paper, this one appears to be lopsided. But you can never count out a team in this league, Brent.
And we know both teams know that. I expect this to be a hard-fought game for that reason alone. Nobody likes being told that they don't have a chance.
It'll be the Heat off the tip. Here's Lewis. Pass to Davis. Clock at 6. Kicks it to Hero. The 3 ball. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed.
Well, the shortest 3 in the game is making use of that corner spot, and Hero in the right spot that time.
Achiuwa with it. Hero picks him up. Johnson with it. Turned in an outstanding game against Utah. Here's LaVine. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
This is where LaVine's coordination shows up. Able to make adjustments in tight.
Here's Lewis. His last outing, he had 18 points. Inside. And finished off by Adebayo.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Pass to Achiuwa. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. And here are the Heat. Their last encounter in Miami.
They were out-hustled on the boards the last time these teams met.
Here's Randle. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
Well, for a bigger guy, Randle really has some tricky handle, and he'll throw off the defense.
Ball passes to Johnson. Right wing. Ball right side. Randle pulls down the board. The Heat have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Here's Adebayo. It's deflected.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
And Ball gets it to go.
Consistency from the mid-range. That's what you want from Lonzo Ball.
And so Hero will bring it up for Miami. Well, we always hear about Heat culture. How would you define it, Brent?
Well, I think what they do is just find guys who are hungry. And then they do a great job of starving you during the year. And what I mean by that is just making it competitive. You're going to earn everything you get if you're a member of the Miami Heat, and that includes playing time.
Now here's LaVine, coming off a 22-point game against Utah.
And with all the attention he drew offensively, he did a great job of just kicking to the open man.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Hero. Here's Lewis, hounded by Ball, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Lonzo Ball.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Kyron Lewis Jr.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. so he makes both from the line.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Ball passes to Achua. And he's going for the lob. Achua with the dunk.
You got to keep that head up, and Levine knows that. Able to hit his man in stride there.
Pass to Adebayo. Here's Lewis. Back to Hero. Here's Adebayo. And it's rejected. And he recovers it for three. Randall. Sharp grabs the miss. The Bulls have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Levine against Hero. Here's Sharp. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Several teams were active at the trade deadline this season. Now we get to see if those moves paid off, Brent.
Yeah, there's a lot of eyeballs and curiosity around teams that make those kind of moves, BA. And as a GM, when you've made a big-time change in your roster, fans immediately want results.
That one drops. He ties it up. And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Lewis. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Ball against Hero. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Davis. Shoots over ball. Here's Adebayo. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass.
Yeah, those possessions like zombies staying alive out there, courtesy of Bam Adebayo.
Outside Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? Now here's Adebayo. He didn't look good in their loss to the Nets the other night. Here's Lewis. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Tip of the cap there. I mean, that defense was good. The finish was better.
Here's Johnson. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game. Pass to Davis. And it's Chicago with the board. They defeated Utah in their last game.
And in that one, the bench came to play. Gave the team a bunch of points and energy to put them over the top.
Well, I talked to the assistant coaching staff. What they were stoked about is that the bench guys came in and played well. So punch off the bench, a big factor in that win.
And more, Bam Adebayo loves to go with his mid-range shot.
Yeah, he feels like it's getting to that automatic stage when he's at those elbows with that high-arcing soft touch that he has. And that high release makes it really tough to stop.
Now here's Levine. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game. Here's Johnson. They shoot again. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Here's Lewis. Adebayo passes to Lewis. Blocked!
Lonzo is a point guard, but at 6'6", using that wingspan.
Chicago making some changes. Fernando's checked in for Sharp. Nesmith comes in for Achua. And Okogie is subbed in for Zach LaVine. And Miami with a change here too. Collins, he's checked in for Randall. Up top, Hero. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Davis from long range. Rebounded by Johnson.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
To the middle. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Johnson's got 6 points.
You see right there, that is why everybody is still very high on Lonzo Ball. Has a sixth sense for when to dish it.
Hero against Johnson. It's stolen by Johnson. Ball outside. Pass to Fernando. Here's Nesmith. Collins defending. Offensive rebound. Fernando. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And now a 5-point Chicago lead.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And the Heat call time here.
And the other team is running all over them right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
And the Heat with some changes. Kessler comes in for Bam Adebayo. And it's Alexander in for Lewis. Knocked away. Johnson with it. Picked up by Collins. Johnson passes to Ball. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Alexander, the pass to Kessler. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. And it's the Heat with the ball. It's a 5-point game. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Chicago.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
The Bulls have got 8 of 13 attempts to go. Pass to Johnson. Here's Pickett. Six on the shot clock. There's the drive. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Julius Randle.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time. And so Hero will bring it up for the Heat. Trailing by 4. They come into this one following a loss to Brooklyn.
Yeah, for 3 quarters, they were the much better team. But when the lead started to slip away, they just lost their composure.
Fighting the inside defender, Hero really works to get to the bucket.
Here's Pickett after the basket by Miami. Here's Fernando. Deflected! Hero outside. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
Heat ball.
And with this break, we can see the teams that are wasting no time turning defense into offense. The Bulls third.
And lately, they've not only been forcing turnovers, but capitalizing on them on the other end. Hustling hard to convert every time.
Pass to Alexander. To the paint. Kessler, no good. Chicago leading. Here's Okogie. And it's blocked by Collins.
Good timing defensively. Collins just up there, the long arms, and quick off the deck.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Okogie.
Down low. Here's Kessler. Fernando grabs the miss.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
And it's blocked by Collins. Now here's Hero. 23 points for him last game against Brooklyn. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Kessler up top. 9 points in his last outing. And it's Davis penetrating, and the layup falls.
Terrence Davis.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Pass to Okogie. Shoots over Collins. Miami grabs the miss.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Alexander. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Just 5 on the clock. Releases. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Now just a 2-point Bulls lead.
He's just 2 for 7 from the field, trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Pass to Fernando. Here's Nesmith. Checked by Davis. Nesmith passes to Fernando. There's the block. And he's able to get it back. Johnson for 3. Missed it. 5 for 7 from the field.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Well, the defense allowed that. He had a clear path to the cup.
Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play.
Every team in the league would love to have a guy like Tyler Hero, an elite shooter off the catch, scores in bunches and spaces the floor.
At the line for the Heat, Tyler Hero, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Hero. And so he hits both. Johnson against Hero. And here's Johnson. Over Hero. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. It's all tied in Chicago. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
And the Bulls shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Ball runs point with Levine flanking it. Achua is out there with Sharp. And it's Neesmith in at the 3. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Alexander, still without a bucket.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Levine passes to Ball. On the wing, Levine. Levine converts despite the D.
And I love when your guards take it inside. Levine willing to get into the paint.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Fred VanVleet went from undrafted to an NBA All-Star. He said, quote, individually, there's still a lot left I want to get done, but trying to chase that next championship is what I'm locked in on. That feeling trumps anything I've ever done in my life. Besides my kids, that's right up there as far as personal journeys and accomplishments. Brian?
He's got it in the right order. Thanks, Allie. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute to play. That shot is good, Lewis. And so it's Levine with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets, a home game. And that's the third game out of 4 at home for them. Shot clock at 6. The layup off target.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively. That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Ball outside. It's hauled in by the Heat. Here's Lewis, and it's blocked. That's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. And the Heat making a change here. Randall is checked in. Here's Alexander. He's covered by Levine. 13 feet out, and the shot goes. Randall's gotten his second bucket.
The balance and body control look a little bit better this season, so Randall stays on the ground in this catch and shoot situation and looks fluid.
And although Randall can run an offense, he looks so much more comfortable as a finisher, Brent.
Yeah, there are nights, BA, where Randall for sure is the primary ball handler that you want to attack and be that bowling ball to make things happen. But when he plays off the ball and he's finishing around the basket, it's incredibly difficult to stop.
Well, Brent, if you could pick one current player to coach your team, who would it be?
BA, it's a really, really difficult question, but given the success of this player, what he's done on the floor, and what he continues to show himself to be off the floor, I got to pick Steph Curry. And the inspiration that he has just provided, not only the Bay Area, the Golden State Warriors, but revolutionizing the game and the way it's played. He has given everybody the thought of the possibility of that kind of perfection as a shooter. And that's something that I've always taken a lot of pride in as a player. Steph's my guy.
Both free throws good from Levine.
A creative scorer and incredible athlete, Levine is exactly what you want offensively from your two guard.
Lewis passes to Adebayo, and the shot's good. Adebayo's got 6.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
Ball passes to Neesmith. Here's Levine for 3. How about Levine showing off the range?
And Levine knows he has the green light to take these shots, and his confidence is really impressive.
Here's Davis, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
And the bucket is good.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Now here's Randall. 23 points for him last game against Brooklyn. Pass to Alexander. Adebayo in the post. And he banks in the layup. Give him 8.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Bulls have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Here's Sharp. There's Nesmith with a 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Now Davis. Last game, 26 points for him. And finished off by Adebayo.
And Bam with great hands there to leap up and time that one.
Timeout called. The Bulls.
Fans, make some noise for your Chicago Lovables.
Kessler, he's checked in for Miami. And looking at the 2K leaderboard, here are the top glass cleaners over the past 10 games. So it's Chicago now. Levine passes to Nesmith. Pass to Sharp. Shots blocked! And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Just 5 to shoot. Ball way outside. And again, no good by Chicago. And so Davis will bring it up for the Miami Heat, trailing by 2. Here's Alexander. He's covered by Levine. Alexander misses.
This is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Levine can't hit. For Miami, they've gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. Here's Lewis, pounded by Ball. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Outside Levine. To the inside. Stripped it away. Up top, Randall. Achua defending. Blocked.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Inside and out of bounds would be Chicago ball. And here we can check out the story for him. And here are the Bulls now. They lead by 4. Levine with it. 11 points in the game. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Levine's gotten better and better at drawing contact and getting to the line. He had to work at it as a young player, but that work has paid off.
Zach Levine.
2 shots. Max on the first.
That free throw good from Levine.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
Okogie's checked in for Chicago. Johnson comes in for Neesmith. Collins, he's checked in for Miami. Hero comes in for Alexander. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Here's Lewis. 6 points for him. Got a hand on it, and they'll keep possession. Pass to Collins. Here's Lewis. Offensive board. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there. Couldn't get it to go.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Ball surveys the floor. Down low. Here's Achua, and no good, trying to use the glass.
Great contest down low. Allowing no easy hoops is a winning approach.
Lewis passes to Kessler. Pass to Lewis, 6 to shoot. And there's the rejection.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
Up top ball. 9 points in his last outing. Here's Okogie. Collins defending. And Collins with the big block. Levine against Davis. Pass to Lewis. Collins outside. Here's Kessler. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Precious Achua picks one up.
First team foul. Shooting for Miami. Kessler. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Some changes for Chicago. Fernando's checked in for Achua, and it's Pickett in for Zach LaVine. And he's good on the second. Now here's Ball. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. Here's Pickett. The kick out to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Fernando, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
Pass to Johnson. Back to Ball. The 3 gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries.
No hesitation from Lonzo on that perimeter shot.
And here's Davis. He'll bring it up for the Heat. It's a 10-point game. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
That connection with Collins, that's an impressive play and very, very high percentage.
Pass to Fernando. Here's Pickett. That one no good. Excellent D there from Hero. Looking to end this cold spell. Tipped. And he gets it back. That shot is good. Lewis.
Jr.
Chicago has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the 3-point line in the second. And there's the lob. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Pass to Kessler.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left to play in the second quarter. 5 to shoot. Hero on the wing. Fernando grabs the miss. Fernando's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Okogie. 13 points in the win against Utah. Nails it, and he's 1 for 5 with that one.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Here's Lewis. Give him 8. Hero, the pass to Davis. Pass to Lewis. Takes a 3. Ball with the rebound.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively. And that's having a ripple effect.
Johnson. And rejected.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And up the court come the Bulls on the break. And that one's good. Pickett. And now it's a 10-point Chicago lead. Miami has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. And there's the drive. Blocked. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
Into the Heat, Bam Adebayo, number 31.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the second period. And they'll get another chance. Over to the left wing from the arc. That shot is good. Lewis
Jr.
Lewis has got 11.
3 points.
And when you're trailing in a game, it can be tempting to try to go for the big play.
And here's Johnson. He's got 12. Shoots over Collins. And again, it's Chicago.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be right back after this word.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. It's fair to say that the second quarter belonged to them. They've now got a 9-point edge heading into the second half. What'd you think, Shaq, about Chicago?
We're playing with speed, pushing the ball off turnovers and long rebounds, running every chance they get. Because we all know scoring on the break is so much easier than finding open shots in the half court.
Kenny, what'd you think about Miami?
They didn't shoot the ball very well, and that's because they didn't have any flow on offense. I'd expect the coaching staff to make some adjustments in the locker room. They need to draw up some plays to get a good offensive rhythm.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Chicago has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Setting the floor for the Heat. Julius Randle out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Davis. Then there's Tyler Hero. And it's Lewis in at the 1 spot. Here's Adebayo. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Adebayo on the inside knows he has to go up hard. He's going to get hit. He forces the D to do it that time.
Bam Adebayo at the line for 2.
free throw, no good.
You wonder just what it is that's next for Bam, as he's shown incredible improvement in a very short amount of time as one of the more versatile bigs in the league.
So he comes up empty, missing both. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. The shot by Johnson, no good.
And what makes Tyler Hero so dangerous, Brent, is his ability to catch fire from range.
Yeah, I would say, Grant, sometimes it's an inferno with Tyler Hero, the way he can get it going. He can rain down threes. He's got a pull-up game. He can get quickly in the double digits.
Here's Lewis. Pass to Randall. Yep, that one goes.
Julius Randle.
Randall's gotten his third basket of the night.
And the muscle and the intensity there from Randall showing off, and he converts through contact.
Johnson on the wing. And he lobs it up. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Now here's Davis. Give him 8 points now. No good on the three. The Bulls have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Johnson with a bucket. And it's an 11-point Bulls lead.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Davis with it, now guarded by Achua. Pass to Lewis. Randall against Levine. That one goes in. Randall's got 8.
Yeah, Randall does a good job. His frame alone helps to create some space. Just with a little pivot there, able to find a way to score.
Now here's Levine. Puts up a 3. Missed it there. He's 4 for 9 now. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it.
Heat ball.
It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You look at the Bulls. Here around the midway point, they've proven to be a top 3 team in their conference. And of course, Miami not posing much of a threat right now.
I think for the Heat, this is not where they wanted to be at this point in the season. It looks like there's a pretty sizable talent gap between them and the real contenders.
Well, you hope that they realize that and they have some self-awareness, but can they win some games, carry some positive energy, maybe some momentum into the offseason with which to build on?
Just a really gifted athlete. Levine's speed makes him an effective penetrator.
Hero against Johnson. The open shot, Randall. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got 4 rebounds in the game.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And that one's good. Sharp.
If you grow up in the Ball family, then you better move the ball.
For Miami, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Adebayo finds Davis. Shoots over Levine. And too long on the shot. The Bulls have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Miami Heat. On Saturday, they go back home and will host the New Orleans Pelicans. Then on Monday, they'll defend home court against the Indiana Pacers. Heat shooting a low 29% since halftime. Randall outside. Here's Lewis, pounded by Ball. Fires from the line. Lewis can't get it to go.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
And Ball gets it to go.
He hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Commissioner Adam Silver maintains that he is not against shortening the regular season. He said, quote, the fact that teams are focused on load management and players are resting, it sends a message. And while he doesn't want to be tradition-bound, guys, he said whatever happens, they'd ensure every team visits every city at least once per season.
It's an interesting point there from the commissioner. Thanks, Alan.
And what's working here Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Lewis, hounded by Ball. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Neesmith, he's checked in for Chicago. And Miami with a change here too. Alexander's checked in. Five on the clock. Randall outside. Launches it, and that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
And he's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Back to Ball. Alexander pulls it in.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
Randall. Achua with a rebound. Achua's got 6 rebounds in the game. Levine against Hero. The ball's knocked loose. Adebayo with a steal. Pass to Randall. Hero on the wing. Fires the 3. And again, Miami with a triple.
And a nice 6 cents back there from Hero using that pick and roll.
Ball outside. Now here's Achua. Check by Randall. Count that one. Achua's got 10 points in the game.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Alexander, the pass to Hero. Over Levine. And there's another one for the Heat.
Hero can beat his opponents from all over the floor. He can get that shot off so quick.
Pass to Achua. Randall pulls down the board. Miami's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the 3rd quarter. And that one's good. Davis. He's got 10.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
Here's Sharp. Oh, the block! Just stops it cold and takes possession. Randall, the pass to Adebayo. Hero outside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Zach LaVine.
Hero right now working himself into a lather, staying aggressive and drawing the defense's attention.
2 shots.
And he makes a first. Chicago making some changes. Fernando's checked in for Sharp. Okogie comes in for Achua. And it's Pickett in for Ball. Hits both from the stripe. Here's Neesmith. He's averaging about 6 points per game. For 3. Drops in the 3. Neesmith's got 6.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Levine against Hero. Clock at 6. Puts it up from 12. It's tipped.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Here's Pickett. And it's blocked. Pass to Alexander. Goes up from the top of the key. Fernando grabs the miss. Fernando's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And the dunk by LaVine.
Yeah, this is an unbelievable performance performance from Levine. His offensive skill set is amazing.
To the paint. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride. So full speed, 2 points.
To the wing on the left. Here's Pickett. Pass to Nesmith. It's hauled in by the Heat. Kessler's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Alexander. No made baskets yet. Here's Collins. That one doesn't drop. Levine with some nice D. Lets it go from 14. Okogie shot is off.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
Here's Kessler. Soft touch off the glass. Kessler's got 6.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Here's Fernando. Pass to Nesmith. Pulls it. And again, no good by Chicago.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look. I don't know if you would consider this, but he's got such a nice touch around the rim. Maybe you foul him there?
Throws it up high. Lays it in off the pretty line. And the Bulls lead by 7.
Oh, incredible! Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome. Unloads from 13. Oh, and Levine with a block.
I mean, great anticipation by Levine, managing to get his hand on the ball.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Lewis has checked in for Alexander. And that one misses. Miami has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Here's Hero. Zach LaVine clears it away. And LaVine has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. At one point, they led by 16. And that one's good. Pickett.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And here are the Heat now. After the basket by Chicago. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Here's Pickett. He has 6. Outside Levine. They get it again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Here's Lewis. He's got 13. Looking to end the run. Pure from three-point range. He has 7. Chicago's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Pass to Okogie. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Nesmith's shot is off.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Hero for 3. No good on the shot. Gets it off. He can't hit that time. And so it's Chicago earning this break in the action, up 10. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The Heat shooting just under 40% from the field. They've got Lonzo Ball. Precious Achiuwa is out there with Josh Okogie in the sharp. And it's Johnson in at the 2. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Chicago, Johnson.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And Johnson drops them both. And here are the Heat now, down by 12. Here's Lewis, pounded by Ball. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Precious Achiuwa picks one up.
Man, good whistle there.
At the line for the Heat, Kyron Lewis Jr. 2 shots.
And he drops it first. Good on both. Chicago has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Now here's Ball. Defense is right there. Can't get it to drop.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Adebayo finds Collins. Pass to Lewis. Just 5 on the clock. He got a piece of it. Ball outside. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Off target at the rim. Well, Miami shooting just 38% for this game so far. Collins. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Here's Okogie. He can't get that one to fall.
Got to appreciate the aggressive defense he brings.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Lewis passes to Davis. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. That one's good for 2.
Number 31, assisted by Terrence
Ball.
Davis.
Pass to Okogie. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Looking to get back on track. Yep, that one goes.
Josh Okogie.
And the Bulls lead by 10.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Davis against Johnson. Collins, the open look. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Assist goes to
Davis has got 6 assists here tonight. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Okogie into the lane, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Chicago, Josh Okogie. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw no good. The Heat making a switch here. Randall is checked in. No good on the second free throw. Miami trailing. Pass to Davis. Adebayo with it. Outside Davis. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Miami, Terrence Davis. Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Both shots good from the stripe. The Bulls have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Ball passes to Okogie. Adebayo with the rejection.
And Bam aptly describes Adebayo's defensive impact. He packs a punch in there.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Let's go down to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Bulls said to the team. Coach cautioned his team against feeling comfortable. He said the moment we take our foot off the gas, they're back in it. Let's push through the finish line. Brian?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Lewis. Shoots over Johnson. Again, the Heat misses.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Here's Okogie, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins.
Bulls basketball.
Hero, he's checked in for John Collins. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. For Miami, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Adebayo, that's good.
They've still got work to do, but it's impressive how they've battled back.
Finally got themselves in the trenches. Momentum completely shifted now. We've got a tight one here in the final period.
Now here's Ball. Back to Okogie. That one is off. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Okogie's gotten 4 this quarter. The Heat have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Here's Lewis. And he converts the layup.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. At one point, they led by 16. Pass to Ball. Just 4 to shoot. The shot no good. Good D by Adebayo. To the middle. Here's Randall. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 7 assists in the game. Now here's Ball. Defense right on him. Achua passes to Ball. Here's Sharp. Pass to Johnson. Shoots over Hero. Excellent D there from Hero. And here's Miami. They're on a 14-4 run. To the left side wing. Here's Lewis. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Ball with it. The Bulls with another miss.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
To take the lead. Achua with a rebound.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
Adebayo with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Ball's going up the court. Here's Davis. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Chicago has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Hero against Johnson. Pass to Sharp to end the drought. And it's good on the lay-in.
Instead of risking something on the perimeter, he just works it inside.
And no reason to settle in that situation. If they're going to give that up, he's going to take all of it.
Now here's Davis. Randall, right side. Hero against Johnson. It's Hero on the take. Count that bucket. Adebayo's got 4 points this quarter.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Ball passes to Johnson. Pass to Achua. Achua with the dunk.
Oh my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Here's Lewis. And he lobs it up top. Ball outside. And it's Achua. That time on the assist by Ball. Ball's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Lewis passes to Adebayo. This one for 3. Drills it from deep. Lewis has got 9 points now in the second half.
Well, that equals his 3-point total from the first half. He had 1 before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
Count it.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Outside Davis. Here's Lewis. Pounded by Ball. Lewis can't get it to go.
Oh, you have to love the spin move there. He couldn't quite gather himself for the shot.
Okogie, the pass to Achua. Miami grabs the miss. Hero's got 4 rebounds now. Up top, Davis. Hero finds Adebayo. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
Bam stepping up and making a huge play for his team that time.
Chicago calls timeout.
He recognized his players were fatigued and needed time to catch their breath.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Lonzo Ball.
And tonight he served as the anchor on the defensive end. The opposition didn't get the memo about his defensive skills clearly, and he made them pay for it. He was just blocking shots away left and right out there.
Zach LaVine, he's checked in for Okogie. Collins, he's checked in for Miami. here's Ball. It's Sharp on the wing. Ooh, poked away. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
And the coaching staff continues to impress upon Bam to keep exploring all of his offensive talents. His confidence sky high.
Now here's Johnson.
2 minutes.
Up top Ball. Here's Sharp. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Miami calls timeout. They're down by 1. A minute 53 left in the fourth quarter here.
One more time for your Chicago Bulls.
Hero against Johnson. From the right block. Hero, no good.
Probably better off passing on that shot with him all in his face.
Yeah, that's one where you hope if he gets in there the next time, he makes a different choice.
Now here's Levine. Achua inside. That one drops for him. And it's a 3-point Bulls lead.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Here's Lewis. Counted by Ball. Lewis passed this to Collins. Hero outside. Clock is at 3. From deep. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Nice. That one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
So it's Chicago now. Outside Levine. The 3 from Ball. Rebound by the Heat. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Hero. It falls! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within 1. And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
And it's good!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
I love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Miami calls timeout. They're behind by 3. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 26 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Adebayo in the post. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And they committed an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Kyron Lewis Jr. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for Chicago, Lonzo Ball.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
And moments like this demonstrate Ball's desire to accept more leadership. He feels confident at the line down the stretch.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation. Fundamental footwork and boxing out there that allowed him to rip that ball right off the rim.
Third personal foul. Fifth team foul. At the line for Chicago, Lonzo Ball.
2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6.
And Lonzo Ball, we know, prefers to set up his teammates and also play stifling defense. What we'd love to see is more consistency in scoring the ball.
And Miami has possession. And here's Collins for three. No good. This one belongs to Chicago. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves. But at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.